You are being robbed blind, and you're literally thanking the system that's doing it to you. Look, if you are relying purely on a W-2 salary right now, you're playing a game that is completely designed to keep you exhausted and broke.
Wait, so you're telling me that working 40 hours a week, climbing the corporate ladder, and saving 10% of my paycheck is basically a scam?
100%. Absolutely. In today's explainer, we are tearing down that entire 9 to 5 illusion. We're ripping open the actual blueprints that 19-year-olds are using to pull in $500,000 in just 90 days. We're going to break down exactly how you can escape the earned income trap using pure leverage.
Okay, I have to ask the burning question here. Why in the world are we double paying for the right to work? Like, why would anyone willingly surrender half of their waking life and a massive chunk of their paycheck to a system that's just mathematically rigged against them?
Honestly, because they just don't know the math. We're all programmed to trade our time for money. But when you do that, the system literally punishes you. You are actively being penalized for working hard.
Just look at this staggering math. If you grind your way up to a really high-paying executive job, you are getting slapped with a brutal 37% tax rate. But if you make that exact same amount of money through investments and automated assets, you pay just 20%. That is just insane. You're literally paying almost double the taxes just for the privilege of trading your time for money. It absolutely proves the traditional path is totally rigged. So if trading time for money is a scam, what's the actual alternative? Because honestly, working a standard 9 to 5 feels like trying to pry a bottle cap off with your bare hands. You just end up bleeding and exhausted.
Exactly. And the alternative is leverage. Instead of brute forcing that bottle cap, leverage is using a bottle opener to just pop it off effortlessly. Leverage means totally disconnecting your income from your time. It's making the exact same amount of money, or honestly, 100 times more, while putting in a fraction of the physical effort.
But look, to get that leverage, you don't just quit your job tomorrow and hope for the best. You have to build an escape pod. So welcome to our first framework, the side hustle pyramid. Oh, I'm all in. Let's look at how to actually climb this thing from absolute zero. Because right now, most people are sitting at the base with zero capital and absolutely zero free time. Well, you climb fast. Level 1 is services. You have no money, so you trade your time. You learn a high-income skill, maybe video editing or AI consulting. But you do not stay here. Once you've got some cash flow, you immediately jump to level 2, content and affiliates. You build an audience.
Right, so instead of editing one video for one single client, you're creating one asset that thousands of people can consume all at once.
Exactly, and that leads straight to the absolute peak. Level 3, products and SaaS. These are digital products and software that sell while you are literally fast asleep. That is the ultimate evolution of wealth.
Hold on a second. Level 2 and level 3 sound amazing, but what about the faceless fortune? Because I know people are wondering, how are people scaling these hustles without having to show their faces or become some cringy influencer online?
Host A, by shattering the biggest myth on the internet today. Everyone thinks you need millions of views to make millions of dollars. You absolutely don't. Do you see that number? 103 subscribers. That's the whole list.
Wait, no way. 103 subscribers generated $250,000 in revenue? How is that even mathematically possible?
Because it's a hyper-targeted audience. This creator wasn't selling cheap $10 merch to millions of random viewers. They were selling a high-ticket transformation, a highly specialized digital product, to 103 intensely qualified buyers. Niche beats viral every single time.
Okay, but what if you don't even want 103 subscribers knowing who you are? Because I'm looking at this $500,000 figure, and I know for a fact this came from a teenager who literally no one recognizes on the street. Yes, this is the magic of the faceless YouTube automation model. This 19-year-old pulled in over $400,000 in a single quarter running faceless channels. No camera, no personal brand, zero face reveals whatsoever.
Here is the exact formula he used, and it's 100% data-driven. He finds a niche with massive ad revenue, like finance or true crime. Then he just clones successful topics. He does not invent, he iterates.
And let me guess, he's not even writing the scripts himself, is he?
Nope. He hires scriptwriters from Discord communities who are already super passionate about the topic. He uses ultra-realistic AI voiceovers. He treats the channel not as some precious art project, but as a ruthless cash printing machine. He works 1 day a week just overseeing the system.
Well, that answers the burning question, how does one single person manage an entire empire working 1 day a week? And it leads us directly into our next phase. AI as your cheat code. It's the ultimate multiplier.
AI is literal cheat codes for life right now. You can start incredibly high-profit side hustles in seconds. Just take these CapCut AI tools, for example. You can offer photo colorization for seniors or AI clothing models for new fashion brands. Wait, you mean I don't need to hire a photographer, rent a studio, or find an actual human model? No, you literally upload a picture of a shirt, click one button, and the AI generates the model in 15 seconds. You can charge businesses real money for auto-captioning their videos or generating professional product backgrounds, and it costs you absolutely nothing to execute.
But look, if you want to make life-changing money, you build an AI automation agency. And no, you do not need a computer science degree. Check out these 3 tiers.
Wait. So I can sell $10,000 AI solutions to businesses without knowing a single line of code?
Absolutely. You start right at the no-code tier. This is pure arbitrage. You find existing AI chatbots, white label them, and sell them to local businesses. Then you level up to low-code, building custom GPTs. Finally, you actually use AI to help you write custom code for massive enterprise payouts. And the absolute peak of this whole AI revolution is the AI agent, the body of AI that autonomously executes specific business workflows. We aren't just talking about simple little chat widgets anymore, are we?
Not even close. An AI agent is like a full-blown digital employee. It can match resumes to job descriptions, execute complex marketing campaigns, and handle Tier 1 customer support. It literally replaces entire human teams. You build the agent once, and it works 24/7 without ever asking for a salary.
The speed at which people are monetizing this is terrifying. What about that 20-year-old college kid?
Oh, this story is mind-blowing. A 20-year-old college kid used ChatGPT to generate simple fiction and nonfiction ebooks. He ran targeted Pinterest ads to sell them. Within months, his brand was valued at $930,000.
An acquisition offer for almost $1 million for books he generated with AI from his college dorm room? I mean, that is the literal definition of infinite leverage.
Look, I am completely bought in, but where does this actually lead? What is the final boss of this entire wealth-building game? It's the multipreneur endgame.
Exactly. See, everyone thinks the ultimate goal is to build one massive $10 million unicorn startup. But mathematically and operationally, it is far easier to build 10 automated micro-businesses that make $1 million each. It's horizontal income. Instead of trying to force one massive boulder up a steep mountain, you're just rolling 10 smaller snowballs down a hill.
Precisely. And here is the ultimate timeline to actually get there. Phase 1, the service hustle. You trade time to build cash and skills. Phase 2, automate with AI. You completely remove yourself from the daily operations. And phase 3 is the portfolio of assets. You just stack these income streams like Russian nesting dolls. A faceless channel here, an AI agency there, a digital product business over here, until your portfolio does all the heavy lifting for you.
And that brings us to the ultimate stark reality of your financial future. As one famous self-made multimillionaire once told his employee, if you can't make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die.
That's it. That is the entire game right there. The tools are free, the blueprints are completely public, and the AI is doing the heavy lifting. The only thing standing between you and the escape pod is execution. So, what are you going to build today?